I have dreaded this day, particularly since I knew that we would be leaving. I'm going to stay on here. I don't have my lapel, so leave the pulpit mic up. Messing with Jeb. Jeb's learning the sound system, and I'm changing things on him, so that's okay. Adaptability is a good thing. Jim, you're not even thinking, are you? No, you're not. I have dreaded this day for the last 8 weeks. There were things, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, there you go. There have been things that have kept me busy, details that needed to be taken care of in advance of our departure, and I have full confidence in the people that you have selected as your transition team. Larry and Bev and Fred and Kay. I have full confidence in the people that they have selected to fill the pulpit and provide leadership during the time of transition. Yeah, I know. It's hard to let go, 13 years ago, almost to the day, I stood in this pulpit. Some of you were here. Many of you were not. You don't remember what I preached, but I do. My first 2 messages revolved around what is a church, and the next one is what is a pastor. Because I wanted us to get off on a good start. I wanted us to understand why a fellowship of believers comes together and why God provides them a pastor. We've spent the last 13 years fumbling and stumbling our way through that. We've had some good times and we've had some bad times, but I'll tell you this, it's a lot better than being fired, which was my case last time. When I came here 13 years ago, I had it up to here. And the only reason, I will be perfectly honest with you, the only reason that I came here was because God gave me no choice in the matter. I was ready to leave ministry. I had my fill of it. And anything could be better than doing that. And though I tried to get a job at many places, no place would hire me. And God kept me on the shelf for 3 months until He opened an opportunity here. And if you're from outside Arizona, you might know it as Tonopah. We call it Tonopah. I thought, okay, Lord, I'm not the sharpest blade in the drawer, but I kind of figured that maybe you're not finished with me yet. And so you guys took in a very broken pastor. You took in a guy that would have rather been anywhere else. And in the 13 years that we have been here, you have been very gracious to me and more so to my family, which means a lot to a pastor. You can expect weird things of us and you can criticize us for a lot of things, but our family's off limits. And I am so glad to say that you guys have been very kind to my family, to my wife, and to my daughter, as well as to me. And I thank you for that. You have allowed me to make mistakes. You have allowed me to follow fool's errands, and yet you have loved me and you have prayed for me. Whether you realize it or not, are a laboratory of God's grace. It has been through you and in this context that God has made Himself known in a lot of ways. And you can enumerate those in your own life. All I can do is speak to the ones out of my life. I have had the privilege, while being here, of finishing ministry well. Now I say finishing ministry because I'm leaving pastoral ministry. I'm not leaving the service to the kingdom, but I'm leaving pastoral ministry. And for me, pastoral ministry has been a rough go. 1, 2, 3 churches are closed that I pastored. One church is struggling, and the other one fired me. My resume is not one you want to look at, you know. So, Pastor, what can you do for us? Well, I can either make you unhealthy or kill you. And yet, God has given me the privilege of ending pastoral ministry in a very healthy situation.